Who won that round?
Yeah.
Someone's asking.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Legacy Challenge here at Grey Ogre Games, powered by the Power 9 podcast. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside Benjamin Huang.
Hello.
Here we see Pauri going down to 6. Yeah, this
Six.
is our weekend Legacy tournament. We don't have this very often, but we're going to try to institute it every month, right?
I think so. I think it'd be
gonna
great
try?
to have something. It'd be something good to have every month.
Yeah.
You know, get some exposure for the store and the players. You know, as well
Yeah.
as play with something slightly bigger stakes. You know, you used to weekly tournaments where you win some prize
like
credit.
Yeah,
you know.
but this one you can get to win
The whole box of Eternal
EMA,
Masters.
Yeah,
It could be anything. It could
could
even be a
be-
box of Eternal Masters.
Yeah,
It could be a Jace. It could be a Caracas. It could be
it could be a foil World Gorger Dragon.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have Pare. We've already seen him on coverage playing traditional Rock Delver.
Elokor is asking me who won that round.
The last round was run by Conrad, right?
The last round was run by Conrad Bell, but I think he was referring to the replay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which replay was that? Maybe he can supply the information and we can answer.
I'll send you the link to the
Yeah.
to the video that we
Yeah, but
referring
Naoto leading off with Underground Sea and passing Pare with just a wasteland. And he's going to be able to waste in response to Brainstorm. Going with the mana denial strategy that we saw him play in game 1 of round 1 of this tournament. Naoto firing off a Ponder. Naoto's deck is remarkably not as, as consistent, I guess I would say, as Power's. But with enough card selection and Legacy, you don't really need that kind of consistency to play that many fours, because you can see different cards over and over again. We see his deck list now, and it's got a good mix of one-offs and some very interesting choices, but definitely when you draw the right cards at the right time, a powerful deck. So pondering, shuffling the Ponder, Power drawing for his turn and playing Delver. Quite hard for Power to get punished here. I anticipate he's going to get a Tropical since he's got Nimble Mongoose in his hand. And well on his way to
Threshold?
Somewhat. 2 lands in the graveyard. Hasn't played any cantrips yet. So, yeah. Naoto showing that he has a Bolt in his hand.
Both these players, we saw them earlier in the day, right? Pauri is running a Delver.
Why don't you change the
both
names?
both of them are running Delver decks, yeah. So, Naoto, which version of Delver is Naoto running?
Oh, I think we covered that. It's the 4-color Delver deck that we saw. We saw actually Alfred playing at the start of the day against Power in a very similar matchup. But Naoto is a little bit more one-offs, a little bit more, like late game cards like Counterspell, Sylvan Library, and a Jace Prince Prodigy.
Yeah. I have to ask, why the aversion from calling it a Teamer Delver deck?
I think it's just
call it Rock Delver, right?
So Naoto's stumbling on lands here, and
one land is not
Power
enough,
trying to punish him with the Fork Bolt, and which gets forced right away, pitching True Name Nemesis, very very painful pitch, and then Power firing back almost immediately with his own force,
with pitching the Delver of Secrets.
So and Power electing not to attack. I think that's a bit of a mistake. Now that his opponent's creature is not in play,
he's going to bolt it down.
He's going to bolt down, take down his opponent's Delver with the lightning bolt, but I think that's not going to matter because he has Goyf.
And man, that Goyf is...
If Naoto had Daze, he would have Daze last turn. And the Goyf is large enough. Maybe not large enough to survive Dismember though, so that could be an out for Naoto. It's interesting to see whether or not he chooses to run the Dismember at the end of turn.
Let's see. He's actually searching.
What is he searching for? Oh, he's searching for his...
right. Okay, so he's searching for his tokens to show what is the
how large the Goif is, which
I believe Naoto himself is running Goifs in the deck, right?
yeah, hence the presence of the tokens in his.
Yeah.
So he's gonna fetch, and possibly play his own True Name, a second True Name Nemesis here.
Does he have a true name?
Yeah, I mean the speed at which he went straight for his lands.
Land, yeah.
I could imagine would indicate something along those lines.
Ooh, let's see what does Naoto come up with.
Yeah, I don't see any other reason. But he fetches because he's afraid of Stifle.
Okay, so he
Yeah.
just passes.
He draws for the turn. There's
Abrupt
Abrupt Decay
Decay.
for the Goif.
Yep.
But Power is relentless. He has Nimble Mongoose.
Another.
He has a new Nimble Mongoose. Yeah, obviously trying to put off his opponents by playing with
with actual
the EMA.
Yeah.
Nimble Mongoose as opposed to
modern boarded cards.
Yeah.
In the British tournament.
And you can
Blasphemy,
see-
right?
and now
Right, so Naoto has
Naoto
his-
top decks the Goif.
Mhm. And right now they're all just on top deck wars. And,
Yeah.
another
But
Nimble
Power
Mongoose.
has a double Mongoose for the double block. So gonna be able to offset any kind of pressure from Naoto's side of the board. But he's drawn a wasteland, so he's gonna be able to pressure his opponent's mana.
Alright, so he's gonna cast a Silver Library, which
Silver
is gonna
Library.
be met with a Spell Pierce,
Met
which
by a
he
Spell
can
Pierce.
pay off.
He's gonna
and a
daze.
Yeah, okay.
Which
so
is gonna put an enchantment in the graveyard.
which means
Yeah.
that the Goif is
Interesting
actually
choice
much
for him to
larger.
return the volcanic over the tropical.
No, but you have no cards left in hand, so I think it's okay.
It's not okay because this
So you
means
go
that if
for
he
a
draws
double
if he draws a Goif and he gets wasted out of green, he's not going to be able to cast it.
Right, okay.
So representing the lightning bolt, Power representing lightning bolt, and yeah, this is quite a ballsy attack. I like it. It's
Yeah.
a good situation to be bluffing.
Yeah.
And if
but
he's not bluffing, it's very hard for Naoto to call it.
okay,
So
Naoto's
Naoto,
gonna take
and
out
this is a
the-
great way to disincentivize Naoto
Yeah.
from wasting your tropical.
Yeah, okay. So
But yeah, Naoto top drawing another great spell in Young Pyromancer.
yeah. Able to chump block for days, man.
Able to chump block for days. He's gonna crash in with both.
Now
Presumably he
he's-
has Dismember. This is the
Mhm.
card that he has.
Alright,
Yep.
so Dismember hits.
Dismember is gonna hit the
Common
Goif.
Does Naoto respond with any spells?
No,
Nope.
I think he's just
Will-
counting to see if he's enough
damage,
to survive the combat with the. So Dismember, and then Naoto should take 3, right?
Yeah, Naoto's going to take 3 from the Nimble Mongoose. We need to change that life total.
So he goes to 5, right?
Yep.
Should
I
we
think
go
they
and
will.
correct that?
Yeah, no, they will correct themselves. He's recording down the life. Yeah.
Albert left.
Albertus. Bye. Well, Albertus wasn't playing today. Yeah.
Albert. No, but Albertus is just there.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not playing today though.
Oh,
he
okay,
usually
okay.
plays his goblins deck. Should he be at 5?
Yeah, he should be at 5.
So I should go and correct that now.
Yes, please. Thank you all. So Naoto considering what he has, and he's just going to swing him for another 2 damage. So double, yeah, we're correcting that. The double nimble mongoose attack brings him down from 8 to 5. He only blocks off with 1 delver. Yeah. Yeah, trying to sort out the life totals. I'm just gonna swing with 2 nimble mongooses, nimble mongeese. Okay, so apparently the life was supposed to be 8. I'm pretty convinced it was supposed to be 5. Not clarifying that. I think Ben was supposed to clarify that. Oh well. Now he needs to be able to cast 2 spells so that he can get 2 charm blockers. But even Nimble Mongoose a very good answer to any uncontrollable spells unless you get rid of. Oh, okay. So Delver of Secrets now hits the battlefield. It's just gonna pass the turn. Just bash him with both Nimble Mongoose, and he has to charm block. Now Naoto needs another answer.
Nope.
And
So,
he does not
yeah.
have it and just passes.
And so this is the benefit I think the Rug Delver
Yeah,
deck is
Rock
that
Delver has like bigger creatures.
it just gets in under a lot of the counter magic that Naruto has, and
Mhm.
Naruto isn't able to leverage any of his more powerful or slower spells. But yeah, I think Baori getting pretty lucky there, drawing the Dismember.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One of the only cards that would have
Handles the
dealt with the
Tarmogoyf.
Tarmogoyf.
So-
So let's take a look at the sideboard. Naoto has the Jite, has the Grim Lava Mancer, one more Fossil Will. A lot of one-offs. Vendilion Click, Isochron Scepter, Life from the Loam, Ancient Grudge, Pyroblast, Pithing Needle, Golgari Charm, Fluster Storm, Surgical Extraction, Caracas, and Slaughter Games. I think you want to bring in the Pyroblast as well as the Fluster Storm here, with some inkling that you might want to bring in the Golgari Charm so that you can deal with stuff like Limbo Mongoose before it gets big. But I don't think you would, right?
I think it's
It's a
marginal.
fine, yeah. But the Vendilion
Yeah.
Click definitely you want to
The
put it
clicks
in.
are okay. The Jit is
uh,
good. Lava Mancer's decent.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure. I think Pyroblast is okay.
Yeah,
Especially
the
against-
against
against
all
Possible.
the
Yeah.
counter spells that are going around. I think
Surgical
Pyroblast
Extraction is
fine.
probably decent if you expect your opponent to bring life from the loam.
Mm.
Or you get, because you can actually catch your opponent's Tropical Island, waste it, and then surgical it, and then he can't cast green spells for the rest of the game, which is pretty good. On
Looking
Powerade side-
on Powerade side, the 2 Pyroblast, 2 Rough and Tumble, 2 Winter Orb, 1 Dismember, 1 more Dismember, 2 Ancient Grudge, 1 True Name Nemesis, 1 Fluster Storm, Graph Digger's Cage, Surgical Extraction, Sulfur Elemental, and Pithing Needle. Same thing here. The Pyroblasts are probably going to be good. The Dismember is actually very good against Naoto's deck. The fact that the Tarmogoyf can only grow up to a 4/5 in this case. Nobody ever uses Planeswalkers in this format. I
There's
just realised.
Jaces and Lilianas, but we didn't see many of them in camera.
That's
The only
thing,
one
you
was the Mark playing the Miracle deck.
okay.
And he
right,
drew
right.
with Naoto. I think he
we did see
eventually
deck
scooped
faded,
Naoto
right?
in. We did see deck faded in the sideboard of Ray's deck from
Yeah.
2 rounds ago. I think he's gonna bring in the Rough Tumbles. Very good against what his opponent's trying to do.
Rough Tumbles, the
Dismember.
Pyroblast, Dismember, probably a
Yeah.
True Name Nemesis. That will be something that
Yeah,
if
yeah.
he sticks,
I
Naoto's
think
going
with
to
the
have a lot of trouble.
presence of Sylvan Library in his opponent's board, and
You want to bring in a Golgari Charm?
potentially Umezawa's Jites,
Oh,
I
okay.
think you keep the Fluster Storms in the sideboard and leave the Spell Pierce main. But you have more than enough stuff to take out from your deck for your Force of Wills anyway,
Mhm.
which you don't want in this matchup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that should be fine.
Yeah, Winter Orb not proving to be as good in this metagame. It's usually very good in the metagame with Miracles, Charlotte's Bug, and
Okay.
lands, which are, all...
Can't really untap.
Yeah, they're very mana-intensive decks.
All right. So yeah, welcome to the Legacy Challenge. If you're just tuning in, this is this is our Legacy tournament this weekend here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside Benjamin Huang.
Hello.
Yeah, and you see the players draw up right now. Pauri has a handful of... No, is that his sideboard? Sorry, he's changing out some parts of his sideboard.
Yeah, I think Power thinking about whether or not to bring in the True Name Nemesis. Oh, you see his choice of cards to sideboard out.
Yeah, taking out the Force of Wills and some of the Dazers, I think.
And one of the Stifles.
yeah.
And a Wasteland, interestingly enough.
Wow, okay, so running
Yeah.
less lands?
Very, very interesting. I can see where he's coming from. He's on the draw, so he won the last game, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's on the draw,
Yep.
so he will have one more shot at a land. The Wastelands don't go anyway to casting the spells that are really important in this matchup.
Yeah.
And Day's not great on being on the draw because setting yourself back a land drop is way more costly when you're under the gun or you're behind the ball.
Right
but
now
obviously-
he's got 0 lands in
Yeah,
hand, so
not
he's
drawing
got
any
to
lands.
shuffle up. So
Unfortunate.
does
Unfortunate.
Yeah, so
Power's
that's
been playing this
Naoto.
deck for a long time. I think he's been playing it since I was playing Legacy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
since
so how
I
long
was
is that?
allowed to play Legacy. I think the last Legacy thing I played was in 2013.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's telling of age. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, the reason why it's called the Legacy Challenge is because there's a Legacy Championship every year, and they don't like it. The Legacy players don't like it if you name
If you call it something
yeah.
that they are
against or whatever.
revealed.
Yeah. But I think I won that last one in 2013, the one that I played.
So that was the actual legacy.
The actual Legacy
Yeah,
Championship.
okay.
And I think Powerade was playing Rock Delver then, and even
Okay,
way
it's
before
still
that.
playing, still playing Rock Delver now.
Yeah.
Well, it's still a good deck.
I played
Uh,
Esper Stoneblade that event with
okay.
Baleful Strix and Restoration Angel.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's very good against Jund, which was really popular then, which not as popular today.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
see a lot of Jund decks. Actually, one of our friends was supposed to be playing a Jund deck today.
Yeah, Cass. Ing.
Yeah, Cass Ing, but then he didn't play the Jund deck. Why not, man?
So Naoto on a
So
Maul to 6?
6, yeah.
5? 6?
No, 6. I think that's 6 cards. Yeah, 6 cards. Power Reels.
Both keeping, gonna scry.
And electing to. Okay, so now Naoto is going to keep that card on the top. Power is going
And
to put it on
Power
the
is
bottom.
pushing, yeah.
And
So Power drawing. Yeah, pretty decent hand,
Mhm.
all things considered for both the players.
Misty Rainforest probably going to. Okay, so Naoto doesn't seem to have a second hand. No, he does.
He does
Right. Okay, so he's going to crack one of his.
to play his Deathrite Shaman.
Mm. Is it going to be met with.
No, yeah.
Is it going to be met with a counter spell? That's a
I
question.
don't think so. With
Yeah, Power Raise hand.
lots of removal in Power Raise hand.
Mm,
I don't
full
think he has
of
to
red
worry
spells.
too
Yeah.
much.
What is that on Naoto's card? 9111.
Well, that's Jasper Mirfa's new signature.
Oh.
So before he used to sign very discreetly where the expansion symbol would be,
And
now he
just signs
is a
across the
little
entire
bit
card.
more
Okay.
flamboyant and puts it all out in the open.
I like how Naoto's deck is like just all signatures. Yeah.
You like sign cards?
Yeah. I kind of
With
like some sign
character.
cards. Yeah. It shows that
So yeah, with the bolt, spell pierce.
Bolt's going
and
to be
then
met
there's
with
a
spell
daze
pierce
to
with a
respond.
daze. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so both players trading their resources. The good thing for Power is that with his hand being so land light, returning the land actually doesn't change too much since he was probably going to
He
miss
can
his land
cast,
drop next
yeah.
turn anyway.
Would you have? All right. So he's gonna
drawing. Power's hand is very well equipped for this. For
Matchup,
where he
yeah.
is in this part of the game.
Yeah.
I think and yeah, drawing some really great cards.
There's
Drawing
what
Goyf.
brainstorm?
Yeah.
Brainstorm another land. No, you don't have
Yeah.
to show it to your opponent.
He's putting a land right into play though.
No,
I
he
know
played
what-
his land already. He just played the
Yeah,
volcanic
he's-
island.
He's trying to. Is he trying to?
Oh
No,
no
he
no
played
no
land.
no
No,
He
no,
played-
no, 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 no,
No, we
no,
gotta
no,
stop
no.
that game.
Okay.
Hey, stop, Kelvin, stop the game. Yeah, okay, so we gotta stop the. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so. Alright, so land goes back in hand. Okay, so everything is okay. Hunky dory. Ben rushing to the rescue there. Yeah. All right. So now he plays his other land. The rough and tumble in hand, going to be quite useful. But just passes the turn with a force of will as well as a brainstorm in hand. So I think he can against the Delver. It's fine. He can just
Yeah,
get rid of the Delver using any one of
He
his
still has
removal
bolt
spells.
for it,
Yeah.
so
He's got
it's easy
tons
enough.
of red cards in hand.
Yeah.
Easy
The rough and
remove.
tumble he's gonna keep for the young Pyromancer, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, already draws the Goyf that he put on his put second from the top.
And he's going to
And
cast
he's
the
gonna be able
Goyf.
to cast it.
Yeah.
And I think without too much interaction on Naoto's
Naoto
part.
side.
And Pari has him covered with he
Alright,
has
so abrupt decay on the
decay,
end step.
very good. good answer to Tamagoy. We'll see if
The only answer to Tamagoy right
yeah.
here. Oh well, he's got dismembers, yeah.
We'll see if Power can fire back with another threat next turn.
Does
But
Naoto have his
Naoto
own?
drawing.
Okay, so I
drawing
think
light
that was
on action.
another abrupt decay
Yeah.
that he drew, yeah.
He drew another decay. He's got another bolt in his hand, and this is what a lot of Delver fights come down to. It's just
Who can
whoever gets to
stick?
stick a threat. Oh,
Oh, does
he's
he
got
have his own Goyf? Yeah? No.
Oh, he's got Gurmek Angler.
Alright, so
Which is
just everything
pretty-
except the abrupt decay.
Pretty good. So,
Everything but the kitchen sink.
I don't like
so
this from Bauri. Playing the Brainstorm here seems very, very loose.
Draw 2 cards. Which,
Sure, you draw 2 cards, but
you
you now no longer have Red Elemental Blast backup if you
Mhm.
if you decide to go with the Force of Will this turn. So shuffling away the Rough and Tumble. Interestingly enough,
reshuffle. Yeah, he just puts the.
yeah, he draws for his turn. It's, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You see what? Oh,
So he's gonna force a
he's
will.
gonna
He's gonna
Force
try
Will
to
Daze,
get rid of.
and Naoto's gonna be able to play his counterspell. No, that's the Abrupt Decay and a Volcanic Island in his hand.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So,
Bowie getting
let's see.
rewarded. I wouldn't say rewarded. I think. you
But
could've-
he got
yeah.
to cheat. He got to cheat that out. Yeah.
He got to find the Goyf, I guess. If he had
Mhm.
pitched the Brainstorm, he wouldn't have found the Goyf.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah.
he wouldn't be able to play it this turn. So this turn he's
Uh,
gonna be able to play Goyf. I still don't think you play the land. Yeah, that's good.
Just leave
Represent
the-
2 cards in your hand.
Yep. For the force of will.
For
Yeah.
the Force of Will.
And
And Naoto's
he's got
gonna fire
more
back
than-
with a decay. We thought it was a decay, right? Was it?
Yeah. I think it
Mm.
was a decay. Well,
And what
no,
what
if
was
it was a decay, he would just cast it last turn. Yeah.
What was good that Naoto got to he was tapped out. He tapped the black and the green to play the
The Gamma Angler.
The Gamma
Okay,
Angler,
so
yeah.
Snapcaster Mage here.
Snapcaster
Will be
Mage
met with-
meets Pyroblast. Oh, so that's the and wow, yeah.
Okay, so it's not an
It's
abrupt
not.
decay. Yeah.
He's gonna attack, and this is a threat that's stuck. So
Oh yeah. So that,
now Naoto is under pressure to find another answer. And I think he finds it in the form of
a
a
brainstorm.
brainstorm.
Okay, brainstorm will allow
Some
him to.
some redraw or drawing live, able to put the volcanic island back.
And what else does he send back to the top of the library? At this point of time, he might want to just fetch his
Yeah, able to play a Delver of
Delver
Secrets.
Secrets.
And if you're Bowery here, you're not too worried, right? Like
you're
you
beating
don't
him for
need-
4 turn.
yeah, you don't need to cast Rough and Tumble because you know that your opponent has is losing the race right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way he's gonna win is to be able to flood the board with Pyromancer tokens. So you keep the Rough and Tumble in your hand just in case.
Yeah, and even if the
And-
Delver flips, is Rough and Tumble will.
Oh, he's just gonna cast the Rough and Tumble to kill his.
Okay, so he decides not to. Just swing in first, see what happens. And
attack his opponent
Naoto
down 10.
predictably just.
Kills for 2. Interesting choice.
Mm.
Then playing the Delver of Secrets as in his hand.
Okay, alright. So right now, Bauri has
Yeah.
nothing left in hand.
But a lot of
Just
a
more
lot of initiative, as we discussed
Yes.
on a previous episode
More
of
previous episode
yeah.
of the stream.
of the stream. Yeah, a lot
Previously.
of initiative and not a lot of 2-for-1s in Naoto's deck
Yeah,
that can get him out of that scenario. Naoto fetching because he knows what the cards on top of his deck are, of course, from the brainstorm. So he
certainly
needs,
not relevant now because the Delver is
Yeah.
no longer around. Yeah.
Well, fetching meant that he puts himself down to 9, which is 3 attacks with Delver, or
Oh.
2 in a bolt. So it is, but certainly better than drawing a dead card.
Yeah, exactly.
He needs to find an answer for this Goyf pretty soon. And if not, the tiebreakers could find their way such that Naoto doesn't make it into the top 8.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so-
Bauri will definitely be in with a win here.
Well, the weird thing
and
was that
Drawing
Naoto
Ponder.
Ponder will
You know,
help him see another 3 cards.
another
Hopefully
3
he can
cards.
find an answer. So in this case, I think You know.
Deciding that the 3 cards aren't good enough because he's not even bothering this.
yeah,
He's
he's
gonna
just going to shuffle.
Yeah, and he needs. I think True Name is decent here. True Name followed by a removal spell would be very, very good.
Yeah. There's no there's no
Snapcaster would be okay.
Snapcaster into the
into like a lightning bolt. Oh, he doesn't have any lightning bolts.
No, he's got the abrupt decay. Yeah.
Oh, that's a wasteland in play, so he can Snapcaster and decay,
Oh damn.
which
Okay.
means that he can
Right.
then and Naoto drawing his card for the turn, playing a
it's
Jite.
Jite.
Yeah, not great, not ideal.
He just passes the
He's
turn.
passes the turn.
Wow, he's got two
Power
turns, man.
Going to check the top of his deck for
Da, da,
lightning
da, da,
bolt. This is
da.
gonna be it. It's
Lightning ball and he wins.
lightning bolt and he wins. Yeah, lightning bolt and he wins.
Let's see.
He flips Stifle.
It's a Stifle.
Stifle's
Okay,
good
it's
enough
good
against
enough.
Jite. And he's gonna attack.
Jeez, man.
Put his opponent down to 2.
Yeah.
And with a Stifle open,
I think it's all but done,
it's
right?
all but the ball game for Naoto. And Naoto
And extends the hand.
extends the hand.
That's
and
it.
Yeah. Rock Delver, ladies and gentlemen.
Rock Delver better than 4-color Delver. Before the match, you were telling me, oh, this is the Commander Delver. I'm like, why is the Commander Delver?
One of everything.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So thanks for
25
tuning in.
minutes. Do you want to try and get?
Yeah, let's see whether we can arrange another match. Thanks, Ben. But while Ben is out there looking for another wild player in the wild, I would like to remind you of all the other shows that we do. Remember, on Tuesday nights, Wednesdays, and Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Singapore time, GMT +8. We also do streams during that time. The Brainstorm could have gotten him anything, even a blue card. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, the SCG game night. On Tuesday, it's our weekly standard tournament. On Wednesday, it's our weekly modern tournament with More Than Modern. And finally, on Thursday, it's Throwback Thursdays, which is the vintage playtest tournament. We also have broadcasts on the weekend sometimes, but to keep yourself updated, just follow the link below to our Facebook page, like our Facebook page, and you can keep yourself updated with the latest events and happenings, or just follow the Twitch channel right here. We will post up, our weekend tournaments on a weekly basis. Finally, you should pay our partners a little visit. They are the Power 9 podcast, of which I host. This week, we talk about the dangers of gaming addiction. So yeah, you can tune into that. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for the quarterfinals, the top 8 playoffs, I'm gonna get you to watch a replay of our Tuesday night tournaments. So don't go away.